Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Barry. This Sith Lord is a metalhead. On today, May 1st, 2022, Sunday. I hope everybody's doing good today. I hope everybody's doing well. It's been, quite the weekend. I wanted to give a quick shout out to a few people who have been, big supporters of mine so far on this Sith Lord's merch. First and foremost, I want to give a shout out to my man TJ Ned from South Carolina, right? North Carolina, and his brother CJ. So it's TJ and CJ. But TJ, thank you so much for being such a supporter. I don't know if you guys have been on my page. You see my man, Big TJ's over there. He's buying merch. He's sporting it out, and I'm going to be putting it out all over the place. And I want to thank him for that. And, he's helping me out with some designs and everything. And I want to thank, TJ a lot for that. Also, his brother CJ, who's now just started picking up some stuff. So thank you, CJ. Also, a quick shout out to my Met brother, James Byrovka. I hope I'm saying your last name correctly. Please forgive me, James. I hope everything's going well, man. Our Mets are doing well. I hope you enjoyed that Kicks concert that you ended up going to for that no-hitter. I know it's kind of messed up that you missed out on that, but hey, we got a no-hitter and the Mets are doing well. All right. Also to Scott Just, who is a Michigan middle school teacher who's became one of my clients. He's a really cool guy. We're going back and forth. His wife Wendy picked up a shirt, and I can't wait to see how that shirt looks, and I hope everything goes well with you guys. And also my brother Brandon Alvarez, who's already picked up a few shirts, and he is continuing. He's going to buy stuff for him and his kids. And and all you guys, just remember, the Sith Lord's merch. I'm always doing some great deals, but real quickly, also with the Sith Lord's merch, I put it out on Facebook that as after I'm doing a Father's Day sale. After that Father's Day sale, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do any more free shipping. Everything's going up in cost. There's a lot of taxes being thrown in with shipping now. And the only way we could probably go and offset some of the prices of shipping would be some type of deals where I'm going to try to put together to maybe help offset the price of shipping. But that's the best I can do right now, guys. But again, for all those who've been, buying and supporting me, I appreciate it. I thank you. That's all I want to say right now as far as that goes. All right. So again, guys, thank you. Let's get right into all right. There's been some rumors going around. Rumors. I mean, it's just a rumor. Not saying this is what's going on. Not saying this is facts. Okay. It's a rumor, and then I have a theory. Okay. There was already talks about that. There's some talks now about them wanting to do Disney wanting to do a Vader show, right? And I kind of foreseen this in a way where Hayden Christensen has been basically he's being a part of a lot of these different series. He's in Obi-Wan. He's going to be in Ahsoka. There's talks. I think he might pop up in Andor, which would make sense anyway. He's in the timeline, so it wouldn't make a difference. And, with that being said, since you already got Hayden Christensen in the mix, it wouldn't hurt to have a series set up for Vader. I mean, I know that they already have books and comic books that did the timeline of his first few years after he became Vader, when he was hunting down Jedis and some of the things he started picking up. But I think there's still a lot of story left. And there's a lot of stuff that can be brought up, especially with the fact that, we get to see the live action, that human side or that feeling side of what he was going through as Vader after losing Padme. There's only but so much that a book, a comic book, and even animation could give you when you have more of that element of live action interaction to see everything. And, why even Vader would be a rumor, I don't know. A Vader series should have been one of the first series they thought about. If Disney's about making money, they got to understand that they got to try to make money off the characters you're going to make money off of. I mean, when they thought about doing these, Star Wars stories movies, I don't know whose bright idea to say, yeah, let's do Solo. Vader should have been the first one off Vader or Maul. Maul is another one that I'm hoping that there's still hope. There's still hope. I would love to see a Maul series. With him in the Syndicate and everything. But I just don't get why a Vader series wasn't like the number one go. That would a Vader series would have just been printing money for you. You would have probably had so much money. You would have had to keep making Vader movies until people got tired of Vader. Okay, movies. I mean, I'm just saying movies right now because I think you could have did just a straight movie of Vader and you would have blew the box office. But whatever. That's who am I, right? I'm just a guy who lives in New York, right? A fan. All right. Also, there's talks about Saul Guerrero being in Andor. Yeah, I guess Saul Guerrero should be in Andor. I mean, remember, this is before Rogue One. And I don't know why this is even a thing. I mean, I would expect him to be in Andor. So I don't even know why they're making that into a thing. I don't know if it's maybe because of the fact that maybe they can't get Forrest Whitaker to do the role. I don't know. I'm not sure, what's the thing with that. It would be cool. I mean, I don't think Forrest Whitaker's doing much anyway. I don't see why he can't go, maybe do a couple of episodes or whatever and call it a day. But I don't know what's the big hoofla about Saul Guerrero being in Andor when he was in Rogue One and you saw what happened. I mean, his story arc does go way before Rogue One. It goes right into Rebels. So from Rebels all the way through. So, I mean, I don't know. That kind of like threw me off for a minute there. I was kind of, weirded about that. But I said, okay, well, Saul Guerrero. Oh, well. Okay. Okay. Also, okay, okay, I'm not trying to beat a dead horse here. Okay, I'm not trying to beat a dead horse. I'm not going to sit here and keep talking about how much I hate Kathleen Kennedy, how much they screwed up things or whatever. But we're going to keep going back to the fact that when Kathleen Kennedy was asked about the EU, right, and stuff that went on, and how Disney went and decanonized everything or threw everything out or whatnot. But then slowly but surely, when they needed stuff, they started cherry picking off those same things they didn't want to deal with anymore, right? So there's talks of a Disney Plus show from Tales of the Jedi. All right, Tales of the Jedi was a series of stories that was in Dark Horse Comics, which was, it's great. I mean, I that was a great series, and I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know how to feel about that right now. I mean, will they actually use anything that was in those original stories of Tales of the Jedi? We don't know. I mean, they could just be saying Tales of the Jedi, get us all hype, and there's going to be a Tales of shit. We don't know. We don't know. But it just gets me. It really does get me that, they didn't use nothing that would have, look, I know this whole thing is not about, you can't really give in to the fans, but who are you making these things for? You're not making it for yourself, because you know what? The people who are the fans are the ones that are going to go and buy and watch, and, they're using their money. So, of course, you got to deal with your customers. You got to cater to your customers. Okay? You're not going to go into a freaking Walmart and say, oh, this is on sale, but I'm going to make it this price, not for you, because, you're just going to have to pay whatever I tell you to pay. It's still going to be catered to the customer to try to buy your products. So, I know that doesn't make any much sense, but whatever, man, right? Disney, I think they just realized there's a lot of things that backfired on them. It didn't, I think their whole agenda was just blown out the water. And Tales of the Jedi, look, if they give us some of that, if they give us some EU, great. If they want to make their own stories, okay, again, I don't go, I'll give everything a chance, okay? you know, just like I said about the Acolyte, and there's a lot of things I go and I give chances to, and if it's good, it's good. If it's not good, I'm gonna tell you it's not good. Okay, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes from here. Okay. On side notes too, you know, outside of Star Wars, which I haven't done for a while. I mean, I don't know if you guys have been hearing. Well, we got you know, the Doctor Strange coming out in the Multiverse of Madness. I was just hearing some stuff that seemed a little weird. I know there was a lot of back and forth on what was going on with that movie, where we all assumed when we were watching WandaVision was supposed to go straight into Multiverse of Madness. There was this whole big controversy with Kevin Feige that he said he didn't want him being another white man saving, whatever the fuck he was saying, or whatever the case may be, whatever he was catering to. But Doctor Strange was supposed to make an appearance in WandaVision. Didn't. They did something else, but now the way that this movie is being set up, it's going to contradict whatever they did in WandaVision, because it's still going to reflect everything from WandaVision anyway. I don't know. I mean, I'm looking forward to the movie. I can't wait. It's coming out this weekend. I'm going to try to see if I get my tickets, check it out. But I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore. I mean, Disney and Marvel, you know, they had a good thing going, and they let a lot of things just get into the way of messing up storylines, messing up characters, switching this, switching that. Look, man, I don't know what to say anymore with that. Look, speaking of which, it's something I haven't done for a while. My comic haul of the week. It's been a couple of weeks. Like I said, I don't really get as much as I used to now. Try to keep a little bit minimum. Trying to catch up on a lot of reading, which if you guys would see my pile, there's a lot of reading I have to do. But let me just show you what I got so far for the last 2 weeks, okay? First up, this is a very badass cover. Darth Vader number 22, right? Very, very nice cover there of Vader, all right, from Crimson Moraine crossover. But yeah, you can't go wrong with Vader. Vader's always going to be some badassery, okay? Then, unfortunately, Paul and Andrew at the Spider's Web over at 997 Yonkers Avenue, Yonkers, New York. They know they have to pull certain books for me, and I guess they thought, I don't know. I mean, look, I ain't gonna front. It's I guess one of those variant covers for Star Wars number 22, right? Star Wars number 22. It's actually a pretty cool cover. I'm not gonna front. I mean, it is what it is. It's a cool cover, but you know, I could have did with another variant cover if anything. All right. Then we go over here. We got another Marvel here. They started up the What If series again. First, number one What If was what if Miles Morales became the super soldier, Captain America. Now we got what if Miles Morales became Wolverine. All right, yeah, you know what? Look, don't knock it for what it is. I mean, look, if they're going back to what ifs was supposed to be, which was all one-shot comic books of just what if, so far I read the first one. I read a little bit. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm gonna get into this one as well. As long as they don't go and do this is gonna be part of the multiverse shit like they did with the show, we're good. I don't mind that. I really don't. Okay. Now we're gonna go into some DCs. DCs I haven't picked up on a while, but I'm very particular with some of my DC titles. This I heard is the new some new guys called Shadow War Alpha. Okay, it's a new series over here. You got Deathstroke, Batman. Everybody up in here. Ra's al Ghul. You can't go wrong when you have these type of things going on. And I'm gonna start reading it. I'm gonna see what it's all about. But artwork is pretty cool, and I'm a big fan of Deathstroke. I love Deathstroke. I've always been a big fan from back in the days when he first came out with the Titans. To me, he's a fucking badass, which he doesn't get his due. Okay. Then we got here Flashpoint Beyond Zero, which is, I guess, a before of this new Flashpoint series they're doing, I guess, for the future. And this is the variant cover over here. I mean, I just said, let me check it out. This is some of the recommendations I get from Paul. Paul, shoots me the right way. He knows what I like and what I don't like. You know, Batman, I'm kind of like picky on because to me, there's just too much Batman. Just like there was too much Spider-Man going on, there's too much Batman. I get those are your money makers, but you know, I just try to keep things more, you know. Anyway, so another big fan right here. This, of course, he knows I'm a big fan of Godzilla. We got a one-shot here called Godzilla Rivals, Godzilla versus King Ghidorah. All right. Hey, you know, this one thing with these comic books you're never gonna get, man. Look at this, fantastic. All right, big Godzilla fan. Can't wait for the rest of the movies. And then of course we got the good crossover here, which I still haven't got a chance to finish reading up on number 1. But we got Godzilla and the Power Rangers number 2. Okay, looking forward to checking this out, man. You know, anything with Godzilla, I love Godzilla. He's my man. All right, then we got a new series here for Image Comic Books, Bloodstained Teeth. Okay, I'm assuming it's with vampires. Yeah, I mean, you know, as far as, you know, Paul is pretty what, yeah, Paul already knows I'm into, you know, like the vampire stuff, and yeah, so I'm gonna give it a go. We'll see how everything goes from there. Bloodstained Teeth from Image Comics. And last but not least, finally, after so long, the last issue of The Last Ronin. Yeah, this series, I mean, yo, it's such a phenomenal series, but they've been taking so long in between to get these books out. You got them now. Now they're all out. Finally, I was able to get the last one. Okay, but that's all we at right now, guys. All right, guys. So listen, please like, subscribe, share. Please spread out the you know, hopefully spread out this Sith Lords merch on Facebook. Spread out my channel. This Sith Lord is a metalhead. Also, whoever's into metal, I also have a metal channel, that Goat Metal Show. You guys go up on there too. Check it out. I discuss a lot of things going on in rock and metal. I just uploaded a video yesterday, and looking forward to a whole bunch of different things going on, guys. All right, so look, we're just maybe about 3 weeks away. 3 weeks away from Obi-Wan. 2 episodes of Obi-Wan. Hope everybody enjoys it, and be sure to contact. You know, leave some comments. If you have any suggestions, also go on my page. You could, you know, send me some messages there. All right, that's it, guys. This is Barry. This Sith Lord is a metalhead. May the Force be with you.